He's 78. He's worth $5 billion. His kids, none of his kids have any interest in running the team. None.
That's part of the problem too.
So why hang on to it any longer? Get rid of it. Sell it, Arte. Sell the team. Welcome to Sports Chat with Greg and Bryan.
Whoa.
I'm Bryan.
I need to put my glasses on, and I'm Greg.
All right. And before we get started on any of this and anything, if you like what we talk about today, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. And I'm going to get into it, and you need to be able to, feel free to leave a comment.
You need to follow Bryan all the way through this because there's wisdom at the end.
I don't know about that, but there's definite angst. Oh, the past, the present, and the future. So the past right here is Tyler Reddick. He won 3 NASCAR races in a row. All 3, they've had 3 races so far this year. He's won them all.
Is that including the crash at the Coliseum?
They didn't race at the Coliseum yet. It's this year. The first race was the Daytona 500.
Are you sure they haven't raced at the Coliseum yet in February?
I have no idea. I don't follow this. I'm just telling you, the dude's won 3 races in a row.
The crash was in February. It's before the actual season starts.
Okay, well,
there you go. I just love frustrating Bryan sometimes.
Well, no, it's not. It's just you've got he won Daytona. He won last weekend. He won the one before that. So he's holding up the 3 sign, which is, I mean, I don't particularly like watching cars make left-hand turns for 3 hours, but that still is impressive.
So then you would probably like the one coming up that's going to be in San Diego on Miramar.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing a road course. They've changed. They do road courses now.
Oh, so they actually they can use the right side tires don't get wore out. They'll get wore out.
They could. No, it's a full road course. It's almost like bringing in what we used to call the Toyota Long Beach Toyota Grand Prix.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I still, I threw it in there because I know that you like to watch cars make left-hand turns for 3 hours.
No, I like to watch the people watch cars. Have you ever been into the infield of a NASCAR?
No.
Dude, if you go and get in the infield, it is a blast.
Okay.
I mean, they were playing a game where you had to hit a bottle. It's frisbee. Mm-hmm. You throw a frisbee at a bottle, and you got to catch it.
The bottle or the frisbee?
You got to catch both. It's called poles. Look it up.
Okay.
It's a fun game to play. But anyway, they were playing with glass bottles on concrete barefoot.
Well, that just adds an extra little bit of spice to the game.
Exactly. I'm like, whoa, all right, there you go. But it's a fun game to play.
All right.
But I'm looking up where Tyler Reddick finished in the clash. He finished in 22nd out of 23,
Okay, but that was before the season.
Yeah, that's a
preseason
fun game.
Nobody cares.
Well, the people that went cared.
But they don't care. It's like preseason baseball. Who cares?
The people that are at the games.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, come on. When you've got people running wind sprints out in left field during the game, while the game's going on, then it really doesn't matter.
So you wouldn't go to a spring season baseball game?
No, I would go to a spring training game.
You would go see your favorite team, the 2003 Angels, right?
Okay, no. Okay. This autumn, I wore my Grateful Dead Angels shirt. This makes my blood boil. And I've been trying to figure out a way to, without name calling, to get into this.
You mean name calling that Arte Moreno doesn't care about winning?
And this is where he gets this. This is so bad. He gave a questionnaire, a survey to some Angels fans. I don't know, didn't ask me. And Angels fans put down they liked a safe atmosphere, they liked food, they liked all this stuff. And winning wasn't on the top of their thing. So he comes back and says, look, Angels fans don't care about winning. They just want to go for the games and for the experience.
I'd like to see if winning was actually an option for them to choose. And they probably chose they probably chose, they didn't choose you and I because we went to maybe 2 games the year he did it. And they probably had their season ticket holders fill it out.
And I've, what the fan, a safe stadium. A safe stadium is not mutually exclusive from winning. You can have a safe stadium and win. You can have lots of food options and win. Just take a look at the Dodgers. Dodger Stadium has got lots of food options. It's safe. And the Dodgers win.
I'm not sure how safe it is, but
You're safe inside the stadium.
Unless you're a San Francisco fan, you're probably safe.
What this is Arte Moreno doesn't care about winning. So he tried to find evidence that other people don't either. And he's using that to back up his belief, well, people don't care. So I'm not going to put money into the team. I'm not going to worry about it. And people will just show up because they want to show up.
And it's true because, as you can see on the right-hand side, he's increased the value of that.
But time increases the value of it.
That's one of the questions I pre-asked you was, did we compare this to how many all the other teams have increased their value since 2003?
They all do.
I guarantee you that they probably, the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Cubs have all increased it by a higher percentage.
I would say the only team that does not have a higher value is the Oakland A's, wherever they are. They don't. Look, he bought the team. Sell the team. Sell the team. Take your $2 billion.
2.2.
Well, he bought it for for $200 million. So he's going to take his $2 billion and leave.
Please
go. You know that things are so bad that the Angels, they didn't even bring radar guns to spring training because they forgot. They didn't have any. The players are complaining because the air conditioning in the clubhouse in Arizona doesn't work. What sort of a Mickey Mouse operation is this guy running?
This reminds me of those baseball movies, where the guys are drinking brown water, and it's like a minor league.
It is.
It's a minor league. It's a minor league presence there.
And
let me say, what stinks for that is all these players that are trying to make it. I've done the math before. You probably got 100 players going to spring training for the Angels, right?
Yeah.
There's 1 or 2 spots available.
Right.
And it's a pitching spot.
One of them is definitely. Yeah.
I mean, you think about their roster, they're probably set. They're not looking for players. They're looking to sell players. But I was all ready for a little bit of a battle because my son-in-law is a huge Angels fan, loves Arte Moreno, says he's doing the right things, loves the manager they got last time, loves the fact that they put money into these players that are already washed up, right? So I went online. I mean, that's their biggest problem, right? Mm-hmm. I went on, and I'm going to take Arte Moreno off here for a second. And I did a little bit of research on the Angels. Let me find that.
So did I. Did a little bit more.
Well, you keep talking while I find mine. Mine's a spreadsheet.
Here's the thing. Winning, like I'm saying, he wanted to find some evidence that would back up his point of view that winning doesn't matter. So that way he doesn't have to put money into the team. The thing about it is, though, winning brings people into the stadium. People like to be associated with winners. Last year, the Dodgers drew 4 million fans.
It's crazy.
How come?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is...
No, it boils down to one thing.
There you go.
Boils down to one thing.
What's that one?
They win. The Dodgers win. And when they win, that brings people in. Why do the Yankees draw so many people every year?
Oh, they're freaking definite winners, right?
Right. It's part of the culture.
So it's not
oh, well, fans don't want it, so we're not going to bother with it.
So I was looking at the past 2003 since he purchased them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then through 2025, right? And there's the stats right there. 2003, he purchased them. They do not qualify for the playoffs. 2004, 2005, they do. I'm not 100% sure, probably an injury. But the next few years, he's playing with somebody else's players, right?
Right.
Okay. And then he's still doing well, still playing with some pretty decent players. And then look at 2010 and on.
Mm-hmm.
One time, and they're 0-3 in the playoffs.
No, they didn't make the playoffs in 2013. They had a losing record.
Oh, shoot. I probably put on the wrong one.
Yeah, they didn't. They had a losing
They
record.
made it one time in 2000 since 2013, and they had a losing record. That's what
okay.
Wikipedia said. Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry. That's what I use. It's what I had available to me. The Wiki AI. Okay, but overall, they've had 3,616 games since 2003 regular season games, 1,850. So basically 500.
I would. Okay, keep going.
I'm just going off of it. Okay,
Right.
but look at all those DNQs every year. They didn't qualify.
Right. It's the longest drought in sports.
I mean,
right
this
now.
is Chicago Cubs era stuff, right?
This is worse. This is horrible.
Crazy. It's so bad.
Now,
but anyway, let me
think about. I mean, here's the guy that's running. He's running the show. He's the caretaker of the Angels. Imagine how insulting that statement is. Angel fans don't care about winning to the players on the team. What is that telling them?
That playoff was 2014. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah. But what's it telling? What is it telling the players? I don't care. I'm not going to put out any money to get good guys. Zach Neto, your contract is coming up at the end of the season. We're not going to worry about signing you again. He's the most dynamic, best player the Angels have. And he's not going to do anything about trying to keep him on the team.
Why would a player go to that team then?
Why didn't they get any free agents to come to Anaheim? They didn't. Why would they?
I mean, they got last year or 2 years ago, they got the catcher from the Atlanta Braves.
D'Arnaud.
Yeah, he's a good player. Good enough.
Logan O'Hoppe. I'm waiting for Logan O'Hoppe to really just.
I mean, I think D'Arnaud came in. D'Arnaud, and I played golf with his brother. I talked to him about it a little bit, but he came in realistically to get Hoppy going. Hey, I'm gonna, because he's a good catcher.
Yes, he is.
I mean, but he came in to kind of, like work with Hoppy. But I don't know a ton about the Angels, but
right.
I do know that their owner doesn't want to win.
Right.
I mean, this is literally the Clippers.
It's worse. Well, no. Okay, no.
Come on, that guy was a slumlord.
He was bad.
Okay.
I got to give you, Arte, you're a little better than the guy that ran the Clippers. Not much, but a little bit.
I mean, he's not. He's.
Here's the other thing. Arte Moreno's net worth. It is $5 billion. $5 billion. Do you think you got enough to last you the rest of your life, Arte?
Hey, but they spend a lot of money.
I'm sorry, you're not going to. He's 78 years old.
That's older than you and I.
I know, and he's 78. He's worth $5 billion. His kids, none of his kids have any interest in running the team. None.
That's part of the problem too.
So why hang on to it any longer? Get rid of it. Sell it, Arte. Sell the team. Mr. Moreno, please. I am just one fan, but I imagine I speak for probably hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of fans. Please sell the Angels. Sell them. Take your $2.2 billion and go off into the sunset. Your time as caretaker is over. It's done. If you don't care about winning, then there's nothing any of us can do.
So do you realize that the only way he's going to do that if people boycott going to the games and he's not making money?
But you know what he's going to do in that case? He's going to go, well, Anaheim's not going to support us, so I'm going to move the team to Albuquerque.
He might.
But
then you won't have the frustration. You can become.
No, I will, because
you can become a Dodgers
I
fan.
I won't be a Dodger fan. I just won't.
We could go to the Lake Elsinore Storm games.
I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is insanity. It's just complete insanity that an owner could be. I understand how the Oakland A's fans felt. I get it.
You know, my brother was a season ticket holder. We were thinking about buying season tickets. And when he changed the name
to Los Angeles
Angels of Anaheim.
I know.
I mean,
I was going to boycott and not go to any games until they moved back to Orange County. But it's just one bad decision after another with this guy. Sell the team. You're just the caretaker. That's all you are. The fans own the team. All you are is the caretaker, Arte. That's it. We own the team. So please.
You're not the Green Bay Packers.
It's not the point. The fans are the people that support the Angels, not him.
The sad part is corporations are the ones that support him, and they keep buying those boxes, and they keep sending people.
Well,
there.
that's
the sad part. That's
but they don't. Okay,
honest to God truth.
Last year, the Angels drew 2.6 million people. That's not corporate folks. That's ordinary people from Orange County and LA. Ticket? It depends on the game.
But I mean, yeah, I know that.
Generally about $100.
$100 to go to the worst team in Major League Baseball.
They were worse than the A's.
The worst team in Major League Baseball. The worst run team in Major League Baseball. Other than the Oakland A's. Oakland A's are definitely the worst. Although they made it, I think, I'm going to step out on a limb, and I'm probably pissing off all the Oakland fans because I've talked to a couple of them. They have the same situation where the owner doesn't put any money into the team, so why go to the games? Why don't go to? If the people don't come to the games, they're not going to put any. It's
yeah.
What came before? The Oakland A's were bad for a long. They were. They were good for a while.
Right. And what happened when they were good?
Yeah, people showed up.
Lots and lots and lots because they won.
People want winners.
They do want winners, and those people will come out of the woodwork, and they'll come to Anaheim Stadium in droves.
And absolutely. There's a lot of money in Orange County. People, and you can go to San Diego, or you can go to you're those tweeners in South County. They're going to go San Diego, or they're going to go I said LA.
They're going to go up to Anaheim.
Anaheim, okay, and you're absolutely right about that. If you create a product here that they're going to want to go see, they're going to come.
You bet. People will go,
and then you can raise your ticket prices. Well, he says Angels fans don't care about winning.
But it's his way of saying, I'm not going to put money into the team because they don't care. It's a double-edged sword. It's catch-22. The people don't care, so I'm not going to put any money in. And when the team doesn't win, well, why should I put money in because the team doesn't win? He's using this to validate his own
I don't know why
worthless point of view.
A player would go there unless it's just strictly for money or to keep playing, right? To keep playing.
I feel sorry for Mike Trout. He's in the situation where a guy's not going to put any money into the team to make anything any better. Mike Trout's going to spend his entire career on a team that was destroyed by this guy. Unbelievable.
Mike Trout, he's had opportunities to go.
But he doesn't because he wants to win a championship in Anaheim.
Absolutely.
It won't happen as long as Arte Moreno is there. Arte, please, Mr. Moreno, I'm begging you on behalf of the millions of Angel fans who really, really want you to do this. Sell the team. Get out. Get out now. Please. Please, please, please.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, this sucks.
I think you'll have a coronary if you can.
I know. Well, my blood pressure is already
all right. We'll move on to something more popular for Bryan.
Okay, well, no, less popular for you.
Before you go on your rant.
I'm not going to rant. I have no reason to rant.
You didn't have a reason to rant over the Angels, but you did.
Oh, I do have a reason to rant over the Angels.
Before you go on your rant, before we go on this Arizona, the University of Arizona, bear down is not as bad as I thought they were. But I have a point to make, okay? I do have one point to make about them being the number 2 seed, all right?
All right. So, Greg, give us tell us your point of view here about the
So,
U of A.
if they're the number 2 seed, they're going to get eliminated earlier than you want them to. Do not take them very far. This is my point to make about the University of Arizona. There were 11 teams that lost as the number 2 seed. The only one that has lost more than once is Arizona.
Okay, I'll give that to you.
They also have lost as a number 1. No, I'm sorry, as a number 3. They've also lost as a number 4. They don't typically do well when they're ranked very high.
Okay.
They've actually done better when, like, as a 4 or 5, I think.
Okay.
They've done horrible as an 8. They've lost twice to the number 9.
Okay. The one time in 1997 when they won the national championship in basketball, they were a 4 seed.
Yeah, I said they do better when they're 4 or 5. Okay.
So I'm just pointing this out that they did win the national championship once
As a 4 seed, not a 2 seed.
Okay, that's not my point.
My point was the 2 seed.
Okay, so I have in my hands some estadísticas, some statistics.
Was it sealed in a mayonnaise jar in Funko porch?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so as the number 1 seed, overall, Arizona is 18-7.
Okay, but okay, so hold on. So they've been the number 1 seed 18 times, or their record is 18-7.
18-7 as a number 1 seed.
So they've lost 7 times. Where were those 7 losses?
I don't know. I didn't
see. That's the important part of my argument.
Okay. Oh, I know that. I think since 1985, Arizona has been in the Sweet 16 22 times. They've gone to the Elite 8 11 times, the Final Four 4 times, and they won it all once. I'm pretty close on my statistics on that. I should have written them down.
I did a little research as well. They're not as blatantly bad as I make them out. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But they are the only team that's ever lost twice as the number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So as a number 2 seed, they're 17-7 overall.
Their first,
2 of those losses
their
in the
first round losses, they're 7-2.
Correct. And then overall, in the tournament overall, they're 62-38. So that's their overall record in the tournament.
Okay.
When you look at winning percentage since 1985, they are number 9 overall winning percentage at 65.2%. UCLA is number 10 at 64.4%. Number 1 is
UCLA
Duke.
wasn't really that good for a long time.
Right. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that, and I have no I don't really care one way or another about U of A. We just started on this thing where every time I brought up the University of Arizona in basketball, your eyes rolled back in your head.
The thing is, people take them too far when they're a high seed, and they end up realistically when they're a 1 or a 2 seed, they end up falling short of what they should.
I've picked them, to go to the Final Four as a number 1 or a number 2 seed, and they've let me down.
Yeah,
they have. I'm not saying they haven't.
I think my whole point was if they're a number 1 or 2, do not take them to the Final Four. And I might be wrong this year. They're a good team.
Okay,
but they just have, and they're very well coached.
All right, so that's the present. The present is the University of Arizona. Just needed to talk about that and get it all fleshed out.
That was a present because it was the gift from Bryan.
No, it was a present because it's now.
Oh, not the gift?
No, it's
not the gift of the present?
No. Okay, the future.
Wow, we should have got a better picture.
Well, I got the best one that has everything here.
Okay, so what does that say?
The Cricket World Cup.
Oh,
they're in the semifinals.
That's a cool trophy.
Yep. Okay, it's the semifinals.
So that's South
and
Africa,
the first one is
England, Australia, and
No, it's South
Yeah,
Africa against New Zealand,
right. South Africa, New Zealand,
and then
England,
England and
and
India.
India.
Yep.
What happened to Pakistan?
Pakistan didn't make it out of the group of eight. They
Really?
made it into the group of eight, and then they lost. So yeah, and I was shocked that Australia lost. And then the other one was the West Indies played India, and their final game. It was the final match of the Elite Eight, or whatever you want to call it. The Super Eight is what they call it. West Indies had a really really good team. India beat them, and I'm still watching the game. I know that India beats them obviously because they're in the semifinal. So I believe it's tonight is the first semifinal, and then tomorrow is the second semifinal.
So we got South Africa versus Australia.
Correct. New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. South Africa versus New Zealand. I'm looking at this. I'm calling South Africa. They've got the top of their order, their batting order is awesome. They are so good.
But how is New Zealand's bowling?
I don't know that they didn't get there because they're bad. I mean, you don't get there because you're bad.
I'm
So,
going to say, and without knowing
a whole lot.
that the team that bats last wins.
I could see why you would say that. It depends. I mean, like, I'll give you an example. The West Indies put up 225 runs on somebody. There's no way the other team was going to score 225 runs.
Well, the other team did. Why can't they?
Well, because
you only need to score one more.
This is true, but the West Indies are also really, really good.
So is New Zealand.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I really think that South Africa's got the better bowlers. I have not, and I am remiss. I've only seen just a little bit of England play. I've seen a lot of India. India did not impress me when the pressure was on. They played South Africa and got whooped.
How did they get through?
Because they take the top two teams.
Yeah, but they got whooped by South. They played South Africa?
Yeah, in the final eight.
Okay.
It's a round robin tournament.
Mm-hmm. I figure out.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's 7 games. There's a lot of games that go on in the group of 8.
Well, yeah, there are 2 groups of 4.
So
they play everybody 3 times in their group.
So they were in the group with South Africa.
Correct.
So they advanced as the number 2 seed.
Correct.
And England must have advanced as the number 1 seed.
Yep.
And New Zealand was the number 2 seed.
Correct.
Okay.
In the same group as England.
Yeah, because those
yeah,
2 people came from each group of 4, right?
Right.
So you could have been the 3rd best team in one of the groups and not made it, even though.
Yeah, which is what happened to the West Indies.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm not a big fan of that stuff, but
that's how they do it.
That's how they do it. Hey, everybody's got a way. There's goods and bads about everything.
So it's single elimination. I gotta take South Africa, and I think that this whole thing will be done before. Yeah, because it's the 13th. Anyway. Oh, the final is
excuse me.
It ends in March. So
we're
final.
In March.
I know that. If I'm going to take South Africa, and that's the India-England match is so tough because I like India.
Well, I have to take England.
I know you do. You have a sentimental. You know what? I'm going to say India. I think India is going to beat them. I think we're looking at South Africa and India in the final. That's my guess.
Well, you know much more about it than I do. But, my sentimental pick is England. That's where my mom and dad and my sister are from.
Right.
And like I said, in the first game, I don't have any horses, so I'm just going to go the team that bats last.
So you're waiting until the coin flip. I mean, literally the coin flip. All right. Well, when I start watching the game, I'll let you know who won the flip. I'll just send you the
No,
text.
but the flip chooser gets to choose if they're going to bat first or last, right?
Correct.
So they could win the flip and bat first, or they could win the flip and
Well,
bat
yeah,
second.
that's what I mean.
You got to let me know who's batting last.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you know who's batting last.
All right, all right.
And but yeah, I'm like I said, I'm totally into this now. I'm enjoying watching cricket. It'll be different though now when it comes with club cricket because that's going to be a different sort of thing. I like watching country stuff.
I got to find an all curling show. Yeah, nothing but curling. I might have to throw cornhole and belt sander racing in there. I might have to do a trifecta of sports. I might throw boat parking too.
Oh well,
Boat launch parking. I might throw that in there too because that's right up my alley.
All right. Then the last one, the Melbourne Grand Prix. And I know you don't know anything about F1.
I know they sound loud. I saw them building the track in Vegas the first year they did the Vegas track.
Right. I've been to Las Vegas and I've seen stretches of the track. That's about all I've got from there. This is just the difference in the cars. The cars are a little bit smaller, which you can take that for whatever it's worth. The big difference is how they recharge their batteries. In the old cars, they recharge their batteries through, I believe it was through acceleration. This time, now the way they're recharging their batteries is through braking.
That's what I know that Prius does that and Tesla does that.
Which is going to be interesting because that means they're going to spend more time in turns pressing on their brakes to recharge their batteries so that they have more battery power to either overtake or defend on the straightaways. It's going to be interesting for sure. I don't know, what's going to happen, but it's going to be interesting. I can tell you this. Cadillac is not going to win on Sunday. Aston Martin is not going to win on Sunday. The cars will be interesting. As for the individual drivers, you can never count out Max Verstappen.
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 Why would a driver have the word stop in their name? First, we're stopping.
Well,
that's what he said. That's his name. First, we're stopping. That's exactly what you just said.
Okay, Max Verstappen.
First,
but he's Dutch. He does stop doesn't mean the same thing in Dutch that it does in English.
Where's the race?
In Melbourne, but he's Dutch.
Well, if I was in,
of the top drivers, Verstappen, George Russell, Charles Leclerc. You got to throw Lewis Hamilton in there now too. Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris. Lando Norris was the champ last year. Different cars. McLaren, which is Oscar Piastri's and Lando Norris's team, has not looked good through preseason.
So they're going to win.
Well,
they're dialing it in.
That's what the practices are for. On Friday and Saturday, they have their practices.
In NASCAR, when they do the restarts, they get to choose their spots as they're coming up for the thing. Like the second guy doesn't have to take the spot next to the first guy.
Okay.
When they're doing their restarts, he can actually pull in behind the number one guy because then he's going to get drag and pull, right?
Right.
So, and in NASCAR, the line is huge and everything like that, right? So, why don't they do that in F1?
I think.
Why don't they let the guy that qualified second choose whether he wants to be second or third, and the guy that qualified third choose whether he wants to be second or fourth or whatever they want to do?
In qualifying in F1, it's strictly based on time. For qualifying for the race, because it's a what do you want to call it? It's a dead start. Everybody's stopped, and then the race start, and then they lights out, and everybody takes off.
Right, but there's it's staggered a little bit too, right?
Correct.
Right. So if my team thinks I want to be in the number 3 spot instead of the number 2 spot, I should get that choice because I qualified faster than the other guy.
That's not how they do it.
Well, I'm just saying. but I believe it's wrong.
That's just how that's just not
Arte Moreno, please fix F1.
Yeah, take over an F1 team. Leave the Angels alone. No, that's just how they do it. They do it by time. When there's a restart, if there's an accident or something and the cars are going around, then they're all in order, single file. Mm-hmm. And then that's how they do it from that. I don't know, but all I'm saying is it's gonna be interesting. I would like to see Lando Norris win a second championship. Who knows? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be interesting. So,
do they ever crash into each other?
Mostly at the start. Occasionally during the race, yeah, they will. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's the past, the present, and the future.
The future is F1?
Well, it is on Sunday. It hasn't gotten here yet. The cricket hasn't gotten here yet. The past, Arte Moreno saying, the Angel fans don't mind losing.
So what you're telling me is when I go to spring training, I'm going to go to the Angels-Rockies game.
Here's my thought, and this is just to beat a dead horse. What it's going to take on opening day is for 47,000 people all at the same time to chant, "Sell the team, sell the team," and to have them just do that, and to walk in with T-shirts that say "Sell the team," and just get it into his head that he needs to sell the team.
Hey, we could open up a one of those GoFundMe's. Sell the team.
I thought about it.
Sell the team shirts, or Arte Moreno face with the circle and a line through it.
That I think that's a little bit unfair. But sell the team.
Sell the team.
Just like Arte, or even be polite, Mr. Moreno, sell the team,
please.
Please sell the team.
I know a company that can make them for you.
Well, yeah, but
we'd have to get 47,000 of them. I wonder if you could get 47,000 and say, "Hey, as a handout this week, we're giving away 47,000. Arte, please sell."
Well, you're not going to be able to do it in the parking lot before the game. You're going to have to figure out a way to get it.
Parking lot yet?
Well, yeah, the parking lot's part of the Angels.
Did he get purchased? That was one of the reasons why he's going to leave, is because he wanted the parking lot.
But he's got the parking. Come on, they get parking lot money.
He wanted it all.
Well, I don't know.
He wanted to get rid of the parking and build all this other stuff around there. I mean, I think the county still owns it, or the city still owns it.
Well, they own a part of it.
Well,
just sell the team, please.
Please.
All right.
Well, hey, if you like what we're talking about, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and give us a comment, man.
Leave a comment. Am I wrong? Should Arte Moreno sell the Angels? Please.
I think you're wrong if you take the Arizona Wildcats first or second.
Somebody, please. Please. Am I wrong? Just.
I've been saying it for years.
I have too.
My son-in-law has been like, "Oh no, he's got great moves. He's got all these people. All the people leave."
Yeah, because they
realize that they're not going to win.
And it's a minor league team.
It's with some major league. I mean, Trout's major league talent.
He's the best player in baseball. He was for a number of years, and now
they got rid of they had the two best players in baseball.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Leave a comment. Greg, any final words?
No. I see the depression on your face, Bryan. I'm so sorry that you're an Angels fan right now. That's what we're going to leave it at right there.